Hello and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 10.5 plus. So this is an easy source of blood, and one of those two people will leave earlier than the other, and then you can feed on the one who lags behind. So, and they seem to be back there quite frequently. So, good for them. They're enjoying their evening. So, yeah, we're going to talk to Patty. And I have this turned off because there's music here. And I just want to persuade her to go somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Yep, we have a persuasion. We'll take it. San Diego's a nice place to go. Yep, experience point. Very good. So we'll go back and talk. Yeah, we'll go back to the Anarchs. Okay, two things I want to ask for. I want to ask for money instead of free alcohol. And I want to make sure that I tell her to remove the turnstiles. The turnstiles have got to go. So, yeah, what's in it for me? Drinks, no, don't care. I'd prefer cash. Okay, very good. Now be sure and say, oh, and get rid of the annoying turnstile, will you? Yeah, otherwise you'll have to live with that. And it's like the last thing. And I know that frequently when I've played, I have forgotten all about that part of the dialogue, and then you have to deal with the turnstile through the entire game. So, yeah, West 5 must think that's really funny to do that. So, yeah, because that's not in the basic game. That's added by the Plus patch. Okay, I decided to get this out of the way. Might be worth a point. So we already got a point when we sent her to San Diego, and we just got another point. So, great. And the quest is complete. So, we back over on the other side of town, we talked to these fellows. Yeah, we're just going to be friendly at first. Yeah, persuasion. That'll work fine. We just got an experience point. And, yeah, I'm real sure one of these guys has a Glock. These are just humans. So our hands will do plenty of damage. And, yeah, we're going to do blood buff and fortitude. Yeah, I go ahead and do presence. Oh yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. 28 points of damage it did to that one guy. And they did nothing to me, largely because of presence, but fortitude helped. Now I come over here and hide, and hopefully nobody saw that. Yeah, no criminal violations, nothing. The guy on the phone didn't see a thing. And F8 will take fortitude off, but it's not a masquerade violation, so I don't really care. So, yeah, I got a pistol I can sell, and we got the, was that the Glock we just picked up? I'm pretty sure. Yep, got the Glock. So we got the Glock for free. That is a good thing. Yes, very happy with that. Okay, I'm going to come back and talk to her. I'm really happy about the Glock. The Glock is such a good weapon. It's such a good all-purpose weapon, and the ammo is free, basically. And you can just kill all kinds of things with the Glock as soon as you have ranged up high enough. It is a great, great weapon. It kills zombies, it kills head runners. All the low-level stuff, it just takes right out. Okay, we got some XP, and we're going to get about, it's either $1,800 or $1,750. I think JT Corp said he figured out it was $1,750. It's a lot of money. Yeah, when I think about how much weapons cost, that is a big pile of cash. So, yeah, we're going to start getting a nice flow of cash now. And, by the way, if you play the Final Nights, you have to ask her for money between every major quest. She does not pile it up for you. If you don't ask her, you lose it. And the other thing is you have to ask her twice for money, because the first time you ask her for money, she'll give you a tiny bit. And then the second time you ask her, she'll give you a tiny bit more. That's how that works. So if you only ask her once, she'll only give you one. She'll only give you, well, it's more than half, but it's not a whole bunch of money. So there's $50 there. So that's nice little pop of cash. And this is just interesting. It's just a little, you know, atmospheric thing where you take a look here and you can see, yeah, Fat Larry. And, yeah. Humans. Okay, the Empire Arms Hotel. There are 2 quests in here, both of them fairly easy, especially for this build at this time. There's no reason not to do both of them. One is just a bunch of humans, pretty easy. Actually, very easy.
Yes.
Jezebel Lock is a little bit tougher, but not much.
Popular guess.
Also very easy for this build.
I can't do that. It's against hotel policy. I see.
Yeah, we have persuasion.
Well, in that case,
Old friend, give me the key. We got a reward. Want to pick up an item. The item is down the hall. But the first thing, I just saw someone go around the corner, and that's an opportunity. I don't want that to go to waste. Yeah, just go in there, and yes, I might be a woman, but you'll see I have no reflection. Can't see any reflection. And I'm just hanging out here by the urinal, which is what girls do. Oops, maybe not. And drinking your blood. Okay. None of that was suspicious. Completely normal. And actually, men and women go into both bathrooms fairly routinely. Easy source of blood. The other easy source of blood is on the dance floor where the Russian mob is. There's a dance floor there. I'm pretty sure that I might be confusing it with the Final Nights, but there are 4 individuals who dance there, not criminal members of the gang, but blood dolls. And you can feed on them, and you can also dance on the dance floor and get a humanity. So, but we're not going to need to do any of that. We just wanted to pick up the ring. We don't need the blood dolls. We don't need more humanity. I'm going to just not worry about the dance floor. There are 3 or 4 people to fight on the dance floor, and I just don't. There's no reason to do it. I think they have shotguns and 38s, knives. I mean, pretty useless. A waste of time. In the Final Nights, it is definitely worth doing. Those 4 blood dolls are, you know, really, really valuable. But in vanilla, there's plenty of blood. It's absolutely not even worth thinking about. Yeah, I really like this fire axe. I want to use it more. There's a guy who comes out of here. And we will catch him. And as soon as we do, get that lovely animation. Yeah, I'd rather not pick that up until later. You want to let all these weapons, most of them fall on the floor, and then run them down to Fat Larry one at a time. Okay. Those two guys are there. And there's a book on the table. Just want the book right now. Okay, so I'm going to trance him and run over and feed on this guy. Fortunately, the guy just tranced. That's, you know, perfect. If he'd gone running around somewhere, that would have been a mess. Okay, he woke up. I didn't know if he alerted everybody else, but apparently he didn't. And he's dead. Okay, there's the book. Always be closing. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, I need to invest in some research. Scholarship. No, I can't do scholarship. Scholarship, the next point is based entirely on a quest I get for free. Research of 5, I need one more. That means I need intelligence. See, if I highlight over research, I can see that I need intelligence. That's what feeds that. Yeah. Yeah, gotta have anti-disestablishmentarianism. There's a word that does not get anywhere near as enough usage. And I'm going to change that, beginning right now. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yeah, I'm also going to increase combat defense. Yeah, dodge. Yeah, that's quite a boost to combat defense. I'm now up to 6. And might as well go to security. I'm actually looking at a sheet of paper telling me what I get for free and what I don't. And it's about time I got rid of some of these points. There's no reason to stack them up. 5 points into fortitude is a great deal. That's an extra point of defense. So, yeah, we spent a bunch of points. Yeah, there's no reason to go into ranged at this point. We can't really do ranged until we go to Hollywood. So, we're going to get a bunch more points. Yeah, combat defense of 6 is really good. Yeah, we're wearing our armor, so that's good. Yeah, and against the mobsters, this is overkill. Oh yeah, this is, we can read this now. So, alright. And this is the last point we're going to get in to increase prices. We got the stat increase. Yeah, actually that takes us to 5, haggle, and we're good. I mean, I'm betting that we're fine. I always finish this game with like 5,000 cash and all the weapons and all the blood, and yeah, there's no reason to finish the game with 5,000 cash. So I could put 4 points into what is it, manipulation, and take haggle to 6, but I'm making the calculation I don't need it, and I'm going to spend those 4 points on something else. So yeah, there's a guy over here, and he's an easy stealth kill. Yeah, the next two guys don't have. I don't think they have knives. So in the final nights, there's a guy in the bathroom, so that's interesting. Okay, this guy. Okay, he's gonna dance. Very good. Yeah, killing him early is the thing to do. You want to kill him right away, get him out of the just get him out of the picture. Now we have this forced animation, perfectly fine. We're gonna do this the easy way.
Shot was me. What the hell do you think you're doing? Well, spit it out. I do not have all goddamn night. Is that right? Malinka svolacz, stupid. Very well, Tovarish. You make your point. That is off. Tell spoiled girl she get nothing from me ever again.
Okay, thank you for your understanding. I wanted to make sure I used my discipline and not intimidation, because my intimidation is not very good. So, yeah, dominate for a Ventrue is very powerful. And, yeah, vampire fangs are very powerful. So there's a ring, and there's a money clip. Yeah, I'm just double checking. That should be it. Yeah, I'm reloading the Glock, but that's pretty much a waste of time because my ranged skill is pretty much nothing. So the Glock is not very useful right now, and particularly not useful against humans. If I needed to, yeah, I was trying to go around and not pick up the MAC-10, but there was no way to go around it. The doors weren't going to let me. So, yeah, my ranged skill is so terrible, and particularly against humans, that a melee weapon or fighting with my bare hands is the way to go. But unfortunately, these guys on the dance floor, they all have pretty good weapons. And, you know, I kind of wish I had some ranged weapon. I didn't have to go in and kill them one-on-one. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure... Man, if I could go invisible, that would be handy. But I'm pretty sure I could stealth kill one of them, maybe trance a second one, and then kill the third one with my bare hands, but it's really not worth doing. Yeah, it's just not worth risking. I mean, I play the game... I don't mind if my character dies, but I play the game taking very few risks so that my character doesn't die. I don't want my character to die. So, yeah, what I'm thinking about now, what's the chance of pulling this off versus the chance of dying? And, yeah, I'm sure the last 12 games I've played, including the final nights, my character didn't die once. So, yeah, I don't want to... You know, I don't want to say that I won't care if my character dies. That's not true. I'll be really unhappy if my character dies, because I just am. But it's not the end of the world if your character dies. I mean, you just, you know, you screwed something up and just reload. But I try to avoid it. I play as though my character has one life. So I do my best to stay alive. And what I just did there was I made a calculation. It's not worth it. It's not worth the chance of death for the payoff. I don't have to do that. So, and there's not really anything there I want. I don't need the dance floor to get another humanity. I don't need... I don't need blood dolls. Okay, we're going to talk to her. Yeah, the last time I talked to her, I was talking about how much money we're going to make. Now should begin the cash flow. Although I don't think it begins right away. I don't think we get... Do we get cash now? I was looking... When I was playing, I didn't think I got any cash at this moment. Yeah, I like when I have command up and you can see the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines symbol above the head of the character. I just think that's cool. Because that's how a vampire would see them, as just food. You are just food to me. Okay, now, I did sell to Larry all the guns that were lying around on the street because I just wanted to clean things up. But I did not sell all of the jewelry and drugs and things. So, yeah, we need to go sell all this stuff. So we start with $1,700. Yeah, the MAC-10 is useless to us because we can't really use it. Yeah, we can't use anything until after we get ranged up, and that's going to be quite a while. We're going to bump into a bunch of crappy MAC-10s between now and then. There's no shortage of them in the game. Okay, just double checking. Okay, that's all there. We have 3 pills, a couple of watches, morphine, 5 car stereos. That's nice. A cash box, which is useless to us, and this thing. Okay. And we're up to $2,500, just like that. That's a lot of money, $2,500. Yeah, I sold the some items from my apartment. I went back to my Santa Monica apartment, sold the junk I'd been gathering there, and so I got rid of all the junk in my apartment. It wasn't worth very much, a couple $100. I don't really know what that is. That's kind of new, but I think I have to go downtown or Hollywood. I can't remember. So I come back here, and
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Locke,
we
how
have-
are you? Hello, Jezebel.
Yes, I am. Oh, you cannot escape me.
Another
Yes.
cult kook.
I cannot control my hunger any longer. Come, the truth will be
Hey, stop right there!
Okay, she's a vampire, so I need to get the axe up. The fire axe will do a great job against her. She's a vampire. And let's see. She has presence. I want to have presence on too. And fortitude. Now, I've used this door to my advantage before in fights with her, but with both of us having presence, this door can become locked, and that's a real pain in the neck. Yeah, presence is off, but doesn't matter. Presence wore out. Actually, blood buff wore out. So I got 2 less points in blood buff, but I was still able to kill her. And you'll notice that not only was I able to kill her, but she didn't do much damage. And that's partially due to, well, that's presence and fortitude and the good armor and investing in defense. So, yeah, all those things combined, the presence really lowered the damage she did. Plus, she was using pretty crappy weapons. So, okay, this is a brawl talent. Not terribly useful, but not horrible. Should make it easier to feed. It's been pretty easy so far. And it'll make it easier to kill humans.
Anything I can do for you? Please, take me inside of you.
Okay, I do need a little blood. Yeah, I always save before I feed on Heather just in case I get fumble fingers and screw it up. Ooh, a shotgun to sell. Okay, we have 3 new emails, apparently. Didn't look like it, but okay. The apartment looks great. If it just wasn't so buggy. And we're going to come back and talk to her. And, yeah, see if she gives us anything. General rule, the Anarchs don't have any money. They don't give you anything of value, and you get very little XP. They're pretty much losers. So we got the log updated, and yeah, nothing else, because the Anarchs are just completely broke and have nothing to give you. Okay, so that's it for this episode. 2 interesting and fun fights, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.